Hello, we're up with Amy up near where we keep our hens. We're just going to tell you a little bit about our plans for a new hen house. Some of you will have kindly donated over the last couple of years for our fundraising campaign for a new hen house. The plans have changed a little bit, and Amy's going to say a bit about that, and we'll show you around the area and what's going to be happening probably over the next 6 months time. So I'm just going to put the microphone in and then Amy will tell you a little bit more. Right.
Okay, hello. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a hen house behind us and hen area. So this is where the chickens that hatched off in March, this is where they live. There were too little to mix with the older hens, so we have two sort of little poultry houses at the minute. So this area that you can see and sort of down to the brick building will all be fenced off, all fenced down this side, so there'll be a nice big run or range for them, and then around this area here, this will all be fenced as well on the perimeter, and then the flattened area here is where the new hen house is going to go. So we have got one on order, but obviously due to the circumstances with COVID, there's a bit of a backlog on building it. So it's coming from Shropshire, from Smith's Sectional Building. They've been very helpful, and we've been able to tweak the design slightly as to how we want it. So it'll house up to 100 hens, approximately. Nest boxes inside. And then on the end of the hen house there'll be a little what we call packing room, so everything will be contained. We'll be able to keep the egg boxes and store the eggs in the little packing room, which will then be available, the eggs are available in the shop. So on this area here, where the older hen house and the older hens are, this will update this hen house as well, that there'll be a newer hen house coming there, but we'll keep it as a little separate area, so that any chicks that we do hatch off, once they're away from the heat lamp, they'll then move up to here, because they'll be on different feed to the laying hens, so they'll move into what we'll call a rearing area, and in there they'll be on the growers pellets, etc. They'll be able to see the other hens through the wire, and then once they get old enough and they're onto the layers pellets, the same diet as the laying hens, then they'll be then mixed, and then we'll have another spare area for any more younger chicks coming up. So it'll all look very different within the next few months, with, like I say, fencing round and two new poultry houses, and then like the rearing area and the laying area, and then like the nice big full range for them to range on.
Good.
So yeah, the two houses, hen houses, will be slightly different, which is nice for everyone to see a different style of house. So like I said, the bigger house for the 100 birds, the nest boxes will be inside. Well, all nest boxes are inside, but we'll collect the eggs from the inside. The littler hen house, the nest boxes, you'll be able to collect the eggs from the outside, without having to go into the hens. So it's just nice to show that the public that what they've contributed to, and we'll have two different houses for them to look at.
We've currently got a few eggs, haven't we?
Yes, we are selling eggs in the shop. We're getting roughly a dozen to a dozen and a half eggs a day off the hens that we've currently got. As the chicks, well, the pullets that were hatched off earlier this year, they've now just come into lay. So we are getting eggs from them as well as the older hens. So like I say, we're roughly getting a dozen to a dozen and a half every day. So first come, first served, they're available in the shop. So if you want any, you know where to come for some lovely fresh eggs.
Thank you, Amy. What I'll do now is just do some